Bill here, Hot Rods Now. We've waited a whole year. We're back at Super Chevy. Last year we raced our IROC. This year we brought a 1970 Camaro. We're going to see if we can go just a little bit faster. We're pretty much stock. Last event we went to, we had some failure of an air shock. We didn't get to race. I think we're ready to race today. We're going to see how fast this thing will go. Our driver Tiffany is going to put this car through its paces. All we can do is see how fast it'll go. Right now we're going to walk around, check out some of the other cars and see what else is here. And I'm going to tell you, we've seen some really nice stuff. So let's go see what else we've got. We'll show it to you right now.
It's all within yourself. Don't be a slave to someone else. Higher, it's where we wanna be in our minds. It will mesmerize. It's pleasure, power, that's what we devour. You can have it crystallized.
You saw some of the cars that were out there in the show area. That's pretty neat, but this is where all the action is going to be today, on the drag strip. We're going to bring our car here. Right now they're prepping the track. It should be ready shortly. It's going to be a nice day. The air's a little bit cool. Cool air is dense air. Dense air is power, and that's what we're looking for today. So right now, let's go cruise around and see some of the race cars that are out in the section where they have all the race cars parked, and see what's going to be making passes down here, see who looks like they're going to be fast. Let's go check them out. Over here in the area where they've got all the race cars parked, we found another 1970 Camaro. This one looks like it's probably going to go a lot faster than the one we brought, but hey, it's another 70. You gotta love them all. All right, this is one of the race cars that we see, sponsored by A&R Classic Restorations, one of Hot Rods Now's sponsors. This 62 Nova, he's really going to run this car today. Now this one is definitely built strictly to run. There's no street car, anything about this. This is pure race car. We're going to follow this one today. Hopefully we're going to get to see a lot of good action. This is just one of the many, many great cars here today at Super Chevy in Ennis, Texas. made our first test and tune pass. 60-foot time, good. Reaction time, great. Really consistent. At the very end of the first run, she kind of let off a little before she should have. So the speed went down. We're going to go ahead and get this thing buttoned up. They're getting ready to call us. We're going to go ahead and make our second test and tune run to kind of see what our dial-in time is going to be. So let's go do that right now. We'll make that pass and see where we're at. Okay, we made the second pass. She was a little bit quick on the light. She actually red lighted by 0.172 seconds, but we still got a handle on where we're at for our dial-in time. I think that what we're going to try to do, it's a little bit faster than her actual fastest time. We're going to dial it in. We're going to call it a 14.25. See what we can do with that. See if we can't break it off in some of these guys and send somebody home before we have to go home. So we got about 10 more minutes before they're going to call us up to run this thing in round one. So I think that we're going to go get something to drink. Why don't you guys check out some cars, listen to a little bit more music, and we'll be right back with just a little bit more racing.
I wake up to find
dialed it in, 14.25, ready to race. The light went green. Oh, she was gone. Great reaction time, great 60-foot time. In fact, it's the fastest she's ever run in the quarter mile. Unfortunately, running the fastest you've ever run in bracket racing usually means you break out, which we did. We actually ran, what did we run? A 14.10. So unfortunately, that ends our day, but you know what? It actually ends our day on a happy note because we went faster than we ever did before. We learned a lot today and had an absolutely great time. Not to mention, the guy she raced left before her and she beat him. So that's always fun. We're glad you guys checked us out. We're gonna make one more trip. Gonna go check out Ricky. Ricky's fixing to make his next pass of the day. He did win round one. Let's go see how he's gonna do in round two. Okay, Ricky made his 2 dial-in runs. He got it down to 970. He made his first pass. He won his first round, so we're going to the second round. We're gonna see how long he can stay in it today. Almost lost the hood on that run. So this time we've got a camera inside, so if anything exciting happens, we're gonna have it. We're gonna bring it to you right here today on Hot Rods Now.
Number 3, quick GM.
Ricky ran the car hard this time. Again, just like the last time, the hood started to come loose. Had a little miss. It's been a couple years since he's raced the car. He kind of pulled it out of the mothballs to bring it out here for fun today for us to follow him. Had a little miss, so at the end of the track, he let off. Obviously, that was a loss. We're gonna have to put it back on the trailer today. But one thing I promise you is this car will see some more track time before the end of the year, and it's gonna get faster. Everybody wants to go faster. That's the whole goal. So keep coming back. Check us out. Here's a little more music and a little more cars. You guys enjoy it. Thanks. Come back and see us.